I must legally tell you, I am now recording you.
Oh God.
Prove it.
Kidding.
Get naked. See? Told
Put your
you!
shirt back on.
Yeah, leave it on. Why are your nipples so hairy?
It's like my ass.
Nope.
Anyway.
Ooh.
Okay, alright. Are we ready, boys and girls?
Somewhat.
Gentle spoons and gentle ladies.
Sure.
Joel's
Let-
bum.
Let's do this.
Do it! Just do it!
Okay. 5, 4. Oh shit, I should probably record this. Hold on. Not record it, time it. I haven't got the timer ready. I'm like, oh yeah, we're ready to go. And then I'm like, oh shit, I haven't got the timer ready. Okay. So I'll do 3 minutes over. Okay. We're live in 5, 4. This is some good shit. 3, 2.
1.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I got the first Michael.
I attempted.
You attempted. How are we all doing, boys?
Oh, I was good.
Not too bad.
Punch, dick.
You get used to it. Just don't punch my dick.
What?
Tempting.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Never mind. No. Nope.
What's going on? How's things in the wrestling world for you two?
I'm pretty content right now.
Yeah. I just saw some good stuff, man.
You still enjoying your New Japan and your Ring of Honors, Mikao?
I haven't been too much following Ring of Honor. I'm not really digging what they're doing. New Japan, yeah, little concerning with who won B Block and who lost B Block. But that's for another time.
Fair enough. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, and yourself, Joel? What is new?
Well, other than band stuff, playing the giddy old bass, flickety flickety with my fingers.
He's not running on about his penis, guys.
You never know.
He bought a new dress.
Raw seems to be getting a little better. I'm not going to go and say a whole lot better, but it has been turning around from what it has been. I'll give them that. It actually looks that they're attempting to change it a little bit. So I'll give them that. It's not
keep
terrible.
hanging on to that hope there, Joel.
Well, They
Yeah.
better change something around because once they go to Fox, Fox will cut them quick.
Fox.
They cut Family Guy.
I mean, or as Noam Dar say it, Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox.
I really want to have Noam Dar just do all the announcing, and next on Fox is WWE.
In next on the podcast.
I know it's not part of the podcast, but he's been getting a decent push over there in UK now that he's being able to wrestle.
Yeah, because he's home. Like, he's loving life because he's actually at home.
It's nice. I'm enjoying that.
That's
Have
the
to
reason
travel
quite
as
a
much.
few, like, I'm a little bit annoyed that, just off the topic of this, so, like, out of all of Sanity, I really think we should have had Killian Dane, but I kind of understand why not, because obviously of Nikki Cross being over. It's just as it is that is it. But I mean, Big Damo would have been lovely over here. He would have got such a massive hype. But hey ho. Anyway, what are we discussing today? Who would like to introduce this one?
Joel, you could do it. I have done introducing, and so has Nathan. Like, open up your mouth.
Yeah, talk.
All right. This one is really interesting today, and I'm very excited about this.
No, it's not.
Shut up.
Shut
This took me all of 5 minutes to produce.
we are going to take two promotions, and which two promotions that we would like to see work together the most. We're going to create 5 matches from these two promotions and discuss these matches together and what our opinions are of each other's matches and promotions working together. I really think that this could be a great podcast.
If this comes from Mike, it's gonna suck all his matches. Anyway.
I mean, I'll give you my 5 right now. It's
No.
MJF versus all of them.
MJF versus Evolve, MJF versus Ring of Honor, MJF versus New Japan, MJF versus WWE, MJF versus Southside Wrestling, MJF versus fucking the entire wrestling world.
Now, if you're listening to this, I want you after this part to comment on whatever we have and tell me that doesn't sound awesome. Podcast done. Boom. I know. I'm amazing.
Also,
Oh, God.
I have a new
Lord
challenge
help
for
us.
everybody
Oh,
because
here we go.
I thought about it and thought quite clearly how fucked we are, and I know these two are going to fuck me over anyway with probably a lawsuit at some point. So, everybody tweet MJF our podcast afterwards.
Oh, shit. Yeah, do it.
What the fuck did you just do?
Well, you two fucked
That's
me
even
over
worse
last-
than what I
You
did.
two
That's
fucked
worse
me
than
over
what I
last time, so I'm just going to fuck you over now. So
Listen,
yeah,
Listen, I wanted him on the show. Joel challenged to get into a fucking whatever it is he thinks he's gonna do against MJF. Like, I won't say a word that whole thing. I'll just watch you start crying slowly. Like, I
me.
understand where I am.
Me. Yeah, no, I
I
know
think
where
this is
I
fun.
am. I'm fucked.
I'm ready to have him on this podcast, whenever that may be. MJF, we've pretty much all called you out by now.
I haven't. I would like to state now the producer, the kind of lead guy on this, has not called you out, MJF. I would like you to come on because I do think you are better than me, and I'm not thick like Joel, who wants to go one-on-one with the promos against you. God fucking help us all.
I just want to say I don't think he's better than me. I know he's better than me. So you
Yeah.
say whatever you want.
He's better than me, but
But that's not
I'd
hard.
like to discuss some things with him.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's move on. Fucking hell. Oh, lawsuit. Anyway. Something goes through my head. We can't afford a lawyer. Fuck. Anyway. Right. So, because I want to give everyone a bit more of a chance, Joel, you are up first. Give us
Okay, am I
your
going to go through
first-
all
give
my
us-
matches, or are we going to do one at a time from each person?
Let's go all 5. Let's go all 5. Explain who, because don't just go into it being like, I would like to see da 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 da. Explain how you think it could happen. Mike,
Okay.
he feels quite light. Don't go deep and dark.
Okay, so the two promotions that I have picked to work together, it is more of going to be a style of this one versus this one. It's going to be NXT versus AEW.
MJF versus NXT. Okay. All right, go on.
Forget Chris Jericho. We only think of MJF when we think of AEW, right? Okay, so in no particular order, because if I had to order this, it would be almost too hard to do.
What's
so
your
I'll-
pay-per-view called that this is happening in?
I did not come up with a name, so that is open.
I didn't know we
But-
were naming pay-per-views. You just said pick 2 promotions in 5 matches.
Yeah, well,
okay.
Surprise! This
All
is
right.
how I produce
All right.
stuff now.
Okay, so since one of my matches actually has this kind of style, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be NXT versus AEW War Games. Boom.
Oh,
That's it.
Okay.
I'm already
Okay.
jizzing in my underwear.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna save that last match for the. I won't even say that right now. Okay, I'll just start naming off random ones. The first match, I thought it would be nice to have a fatal 4-way with 2 people from AEW and 2 people from NXT. Britt Baker versus Penelope Ford versus Shayna Baszler versus Io Shirai in a fatal 4-way.
I'm out. Fucking hate Shayna Baszler.
I'm not having this discussion with you again.
Not a
Me and
huge
Mike-
fan.
Me
But
and
she-
Mike spent
dude.
hours earlier discussing our differences between why we
The
like
thing
Shayna
is-
Baszler and why we don't. Sorry, John.
I'm not a huge fan of hers. I do like her work. She plays a good heel, and she is a great champion. I'll give her that. Like, she's holding the title, and she's doing a good job of doing. But I think these 4 girls right here could do some major work in the ring
Okay.
in that match. I think that would be a really good match. A
And who's
solid
your
opener.
winner?
Oh God, we're picking winners too. Jesus Christ!
I didn't pick a winner for any of these.
Dude,
Who would
I could go through my
Who would
notes
you
here,
like
like
to win?
editing.
you like to
Ooh,
win?
I like that. We announced the matches and the other 2 picks who we like.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Okay, I'm down for that. All right, give me the 4 again. I'm sorry, I got pissed off with the Shayna Baszler comment.
Britt Baker,
Okay.
Penelope Ford, Shayna Baszler, and Io Shirai.
I know mine. So mine's quite a simple one.
Is it? Oh fuck. Io Shirai, is it this current heel turn?
Turn heel Io Shirai.
I'm gonna go with Io
Nasty.
Shirai.
How? How's she winning that one then, Mike?
Oh my God! I don't fucking know. She's gonna do heel things.
Okay,
Candice,
okay.
Candice LeRae's gonna come out and screw everything up, and somehow Io's still gonna win. Like,
Okay. All right,
you know
well,
you're not
here's
out
mine.
with me.
No, I'm not.
Really?
I'm really not. However much, I probably should, I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to go Britt Baker. And the way I'm going to have that finish is by a kind of weird knee. Kind of almost like Adam Cole's. But hit it actually on Penelope with the end coming from there, and Britt Baker with the 1-2-3, because Io and Shayna just won't stop fighting just each other. They'll get involved with the other 2, but they just constantly boom, boom, boom. The match to them isn't an issue. The actual for them, it's just beating the living shit out of each other. And that's why the final 2 really comes down to Penelope and Britt. Britt finishes it with a knee, and with the 1-2-3, there you go.
I like that.
All right.
Kind of,
All right.
kind of still, because yeah, it's just the way I think about it. Okay, go on.
Okay, next match. Kyle O'Reilly versus Darby Allin in a no DQ match. That would be a freaking. I mean, all these matches are really good that I came up with, in my opinion. I don't personally know who I would want to win that match. That would be a shootout, though.
Would I be a dickhead if I said it would end in a draw?
How? In a no
Yeah.
DQ.
Yeah, but double knockout.
Just going.
There's no countouts.
I made a reference to Cody Rhodes and Darby Allin, but I guess nobody found it as funny as I did.
Wow.
I want to go with Kyle O'Reilly. I think just he's an asshole, like air guitar, like, but I don't know. I think it comes down to him using that fucking knee thing that he does, and just.
I'm not gonna lie. I do agree with you there, Mike. Kyle O'Reilly again. With probably an Undisputed Era interference, which probably causes.
It would be completely legal.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
At least Bobby Fish at minimum coming in there to cause shit, you know.
No, I would probably say everyone but Adam Cole. So include Roderick Strong in there, because then you could probably have some absolute insane spots from Darby Allin, like just full on, like, all three of them are out the end of the ring, and I don't know, he jumps off the top turnbuckle with like a chair for a skateboard kind of thing and lands on them that way, and that kind of like crazy shit, and it just turns into like a beatdown at the end for Darby Allin. Obviously, he gives up the kind of, he gives obviously a good fight, but yeah, he gets put in his own body bag. It's finished with the 1-2-3 again.
I like it.
I think that's
All right.
probably the best way of doing that.
You ready for the next match?
So far, AEW 1, NXT 1.
Third match, another women's match. Bianca Belair versus Brandy Rhodes in an unsanctioned match.
Woo-hoo!
Oh, I'm going Bianca Belair.
That would be tough for me.
What's your logic behind that one, anyway? What made you think about that?
With these two women, I like these two women a lot, and especially Bianca Belair with her strength. She has unmatched strength, I think, out of all the women wrestlers that I've seen personally. I'm not putting any other women wrestlers down, but like she's doing overhead presses with these women like it's nothing. And with Brandy Rhodes, I wouldn't even say riding the coattails of Cody. She's kind of created her own name for herself and broke out. She is the chief branding officer of AEW. She's doing great things over there, and I think that this match right here would be a staple match in the pay-per-view to be like, okay, this is the best of what we have women-wise, and this is our display of it here in this match. Unsanctioned, because there's no rules. There's nothing holding us back. There's no countouts. We can go anywhere. We can do anything. Kind of just like that raw, uncut, brutal, like maybe no blood. Doesn't have to be a bloody match, but like just that raw, uncut, chairs, kendo sticks, you name it, can be used in this match. And I think that would be great to see, especially because I haven't seen anything like that out of these two before, and that would be an awesome match.
Fair enough.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't know who I have down there. You said Bianca Belair, didn't you, Mike?
I did say Bianca Belair. I know Joel and I have had this conversation a lot. I mean, him and I have been watching NXT for the longest time, and we talk about it every week. I agree with her brute strength, but I'm also like, I'm weirdly attached to her hair. And I loved when I love the way when I know she doesn't use it as much anymore, and I can understand why, because I think it's violent, but like, I remember when she first came to the scene and used that on, I think Asuka, was it? Or Kairi Sane? I don't remember who it was, but I remember just hearing the crack of that thing and then seeing the welts, and like, I just thought it was cool that like, it really wasn't a weapon because it was technically an extension of her body. Like, I thought that was cool, and I just think that coming into play against Brandy, not having those really tough matches yet, I think that would be the deciding factor in that match, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd agree. I would agree. I would go, I'd go with Bianca. I think it'd be great, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I think if you went with Bianca here, you could probably end up with maybe a more of a storyline or something. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, so next match then. We're ready?
Next match. Ready for this one? I love this one. Tommaso Ciampa versus Jimmy Havoc in a Chicago street fight.
Wow, you like a lot of violence. Why are you, ECW?
This is an ECW junior match.
Okay, so wow. Wow.
So
Yeah.
obviously you know where this takes place. It has to be in Chicago, because hence the Chicago street fight.
What's the difference though between a Chicago street fight and I don't know, like a, Ohio street fight or I don't know, Buffalo? What's the
Chicago
difference?
is known for being rough. You could have Detroit street fight. You could have a Philadelphia street fight. You go down these streets, these urban streets, like Brooklyn street fight would be another good one.
Wait, did you
But-
say Tommaso Ciampa and Jimmy Havoc?
In a Chicago street fight.
Okay,
Well, I know who I'm going with.
Sam.
It's Jimmy fucking Havoc.
Yeah, that's
Like-
that's.
Just die, Havoc, die. Fucking
But-
hell.
He's the king of
this
deathmatch
match-
wrestling.
This match would be crazy.
I think
Oh,
he,
for sure.
Oh, fuck yeah. But I generally think Tommaso Ciampa would be dead by the end of it.
He'd probably break his neck again.
Yeah.
Not make any cruel jokes.
No, I
Somebody
generally.
Be genuinely hurt from this match. Like,
Yeah. 100%.
I wouldn't want to
100%.
see that, but knowing those two, how crazy they both can get, never seen them both do it together, but it would be a crazy match.
I think,
Um,
yeah,
guys ready
it was
for this?
definitely fucking Jimmy. Jimmy, without a doubt. Like, it'd be just fucking Havoc. And that's like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's not even a play on his name. Like, genuine would be fucking Havoc.
so
Agreed.
Go on
Yeah.
then, give us this main event.
okay. Hold on.
What do you mean, hold on? What are you trying to do? Like, fucking pull it
I
up
have
or
a
something?
freaking pop-up box of Skype going on. I have no clue why. All right, so let's go through the matches before and who we had winning, and see the tally scorecard first.
Okay, so
So guys
far
pick-
it's 2 for 2 in
You
my
picked
head.
Io Shirai. You picked Kyle O'Reilly, so that's 2. You picked Bianca Belair. That's actually 3.
Hold on a minute, you're doing Mike's because mine's different to Mike's, obviously.
Wait, are we picking winners too?
That's what we've been doing the whole time.
Oh, I just thought I didn't know we were like taking like I was supposed to pick who I think's gonna win. Like on my end, I just thought I'd throw it out there for matches. God
Oh,
damn it!
Jesus Christ. Well, I can tell you mine. So I chose Britt Baker, Jimmy Havoc, Kyle O'Reilly, and fuck, who was the other one? Oh, and Bianca Belair.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah, I mean Mike chose
you're 2 for 2 on your end.
Mike's
I think
3
he's
for
3 for
1.
3. 3 for 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Main event. Cage comes down. War Games. It's
I
not
thought
going
you
to
just said Paige. I was like, whoa, whoa. Sorry, carry on.
Okay. I keep getting pop-ups from frickin' the messenger on my thing from the hosting thing. So
Okay.
every time it pops up, I lose audio in my headphones. All right. Main event. Cage comes down. This is a War Games match. All right. Young Bucks, Cody, and Kenny Omega
Elite, elite. Yep.
versus the Undisputed Era.
Really, Kyle O'Reilly in 2 matches in one night. Woo!
Notice why I placed him early in the card. He's gonna be banged up. He's gonna be taped, wrapped up, ribs, all that.
Okay. In a War Games match.
Yes.
Okay, so who's the order then? Come on, you got to go in this kind of detail now. What's the order? Who's the first 2 in there?
The first 2 is going to be Matt Jackson and Bobby Fish.
Ooh, I like that you started with Young Bucks. Okay. Okay, who's next?
Then the timer would go off and Nick Jackson would come in. So you would
Okay,
have the
so-
Young Bucks in there with Bobby Fish.
Yeah. And then who's coming in for UE?
Timer goes off. Adam Cole.
Baby.
So Adam Cole and
oh, that would be
and
so
Bobby Fish
good.
are in there?
That just dawned on me. Yeah, from fucking Bullet Club as well. Ooh.
Yep.
Okay.
So these four are in the ring fighting, going all out.
Yep.
And then the timer goes off. Kenny Omega comes out.
Oh, thank you. And good night. Okay.
And, you know, crazy shit's happening. The match hasn't even technically started yet because, you know, War Game style.
Yeah.
Timer goes off. Kyle O'Reilly. All bruised, battered, wrapped up, taped ribs. Frickin's got the Cesaro shoulder gimmick tape going on. Limping
Okay.
to the ring, basically.
Okay.
And then you have those three fighting for about 5 minutes. Obviously, timer goes off. Cody comes out. Crowd
You
pop.
could just imagine in my head right now, Roderick Strong being at the gates like, let me fucking out! Oh,
And
God.
then, you know, the final guy comes out. Roderick Strong runs to the ring, immediately hits his finisher on somebody. Like,
Who?
that's the first thing he does.
Who, though?
One of the Young Bucks.
Okay. Mike,
At
who
this-
do you... Come on, then. Come on, let's hear Mike's prediction on this one.
Okay, so since this is fantasy booking, take out. Obviously, WWE has no writing involvement in this. AEW has no writing involvement in this. If I'm going strictly wrestling based,
Yeah.
I'm going Undisputed Era.
How?
Because Kyle O'Reilly having 2 matches in a night, coming in that beaten, battered, and broken, and knowing how UE works together.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, obviously, you know, the elite are the elite, but they're not doing a lot of foursome things ever. It's usually the Bucks, or it's like Omega and the Bucks, or, you know, Cody and the Bucks. It's never like really the 4 of them.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to be as in sync as UE. And when UE knows one of theirs wounded, every one of them steps up, and then, you know, you have that 2 to 3 minute moment where O'Reilly has this like epiphany where his body is just good enough for him to make the right kicks, make the right hits, make the right spots. And then UE comes in, probably Adam Cole, because, you know,
Baby.
Adam Cole, but he sneaks in there, quick 1, 2, 3, everybody's battered and broken, and UE takes it.
Just if I remember rightly, War Games, once you're pinned, you leave. Is that right? It's like elimination.
Yeah, it's a elimination style.
Okay, so here's how I see this going. And I'm not going to tell you straight up. Here's how I'm going to see it. Because you're probably thinking in your head right now, oh, I know who Nathan's choosing. So, here's how it's going to work. So, after everyone's in, you've got Roderick Strong comes in, literally hits his finisher, hits the backbreaker onto Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson gone. Turns around, Omega, good night, out like a light. Literally, boom, boom, one after the other. Literally levels the playing field again. Follow that up by a weird kind of super kick party, but between Matt and Omega hit a weird kind of super kick party on Adam Cole. At that point, turn around, to which Kyle O'Reilly has got a fucking chair from like nowhere and just starts swinging, full on swinging. Takes out Cody. Cody is down as well. You've then got left standing Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly versus Kenny Omega and Nick Jackson. It ends like this. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish hit a super kick party the other way. So it goes the other way. Omega goes down after that. To which point, so Omega is now out. So you've now got Nick and you've got Cody versus Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole. Cody Rhodes gets up, hits his finisher. I've gone out of my head right now. Crossroads.
Crossroads.
Literally hits the Crossroads on Kyle O'Reilly. To which point, at the same time, Matt hits a super kick onto Bobby Fish, and they're both out. So they both go out instantly after that. Adam Cole then hits Nick with a knee as he's like getting up, celebrating, thinking obviously he's won. They forget that Adam Cole's there, leaving you a square off. This is what I would love to see: a square off between Adam Cole and Cody Rhodes. Just imagine it, both in the either ring. You just sit there and you just think to yourself, "Fuck me! I never thought we'd see this again."
One standing in one ring, one standing in the other. And the crowd is just
going
ballistic.
Nuts. Going nuts. It then turns brutal because Sean Spears turns up.
Oh, shit.
He is torn between the two and cracks. Looks like he's going, so he's running. Looks like he's about to come and do Team AEW and whacks Cody around the back of the head. No one sees it coming. Cole absolutely shocked. Out of there like there's no tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. And Sean Spears makes the count.
Sean Spears comes out in a ref shirt?
Yep. Makes the count.
Good Lord.
And that is the end of the pay-per-view.
It just goes to black after that.
Literally just ends. Just like that. That's it. And it's obviously UE celebrating, and then that's it.
Damn.
How good would that be?
Crazy. That would probably be fucking best thing I've ever seen.
I'm going to probably get an absolute battering from comments and feedback, but who gives a fuck?
Yeah, fuck those guys.
So, yeah, man. That's how I'd end this.
Fair enough. Sounds really good. I like it.
So, okay, I like that. I liked all 5 of those matches. And no one would have seen it coming that I would have chosen WWE to come out on top over AEW. So, all right.
Theory.
Next up is our very own, God help us now, Michael.
Dude, I had to literally write some more shit while I'm doing this because I was not prepared for all this in depth. So I'm doing my fantasy booking is WWE versus New Japan Pro. Since we had the name pay-per-views or pick one, I'm doing Great Balls of Fire.
I'm out. See you later. I'm leaving this podcast. Bye.
I think some of these bookings are I think they'll make sense when you hear them. Yeah. But I'm going to go with the number 5, the starter, to get it out the way and set the pace. Ospreay versus Seth in a ladder match.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my fucking heart just exploded. Oh!
Just settle the Twitter war. Just settle the Twitter war.
Oh,
ladder match. Get all the high spots out the way. Get everybody's fucking, whatever they want out of this match.
Can it be like a 6-hour match, please?
I mean, fight forever. I picked Seth to win this. What about you guys?
The shit that these two have been talking to each
Osprey.
other.
I'm not even gonna say why. Just fucking Osprey. Oh God, I'm crying. It's so good.
That is a great match.
Ladder match
These
as
two are-
well.
I would have to go with Seth Rollins. Nothing against Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay is one of the best in the world, as we all know. But I don't know. I think that it would come down so close. Like Ospreay would be grabbing whatever is on the ladder match.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter is on the match.
The Twitter bird. The Twitter logo.
Fucking Russo.
Twitter logo on a pole match. But yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I'm going
Crazy.
with Osprey.
Crazy match.
Oh,
Wow.
I would love that. I would love to see it.
Next match is a Hell in the Cell match with Evil versus The Fiend.
Why are you doing this to me, man?
I know.
Why?
I think if The Fiend came out and Evil came out in his outfit with his death scythe that he has, whatever that thing is, and then they just go in there and let the two evils just go at it. Both are evil for both their promotions. So with that, I forgot I'm not supposed to stay first. So you guys tell me who you think's gonna win and why.
Evil versus the Fiend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sound WWE biased here, but I'm gonna go with the Fiend. I don't want that. I don't want him to lose anytime soon. Like, I'm pretty sure that he's gonna go on a win streak when he comes back. So
I'll give you my answer in one way. We're definitely gonna get shut down for that.
Hey,
I don't care.
fair usage laws. It's
Yeah.
less than 30 seconds.
That's actually complete bullshit. There's no such thing. Anyway, I'm going with the Fiend.
Yeah, I picked the Fiend as well to win that one.
Right.
Trapped
I'm
in the
sorry, Evil, but it's gotta be the Fiend in fucking Hell in a Shell. Hell in a Shell? Hell in a Cell, not in a shell, because otherwise
Hell
we
in a
do
Shell,
lobsters.
is that something British?
No. That's called a Squidward versus SpongeBob in Hell in a Shell. Again, we're probably gonna get so done for that one. But anyway,
Copyrights, yay!
yay!
Yay for
Fuck.
winning.
We really can't afford a lawyer. Anyway, if we see a GoFundMe on our Facebook page, it's because we're being sued. Fucking help us. Right, Mike, next one.
Next match is a no holds barred match
Wow,
With-
you really like stipulations here.
with Shinsuke Nakamura
Ah,
representing
speak
WWE
English. Don't speak English.
versus the Switchblade,
Oh,
Jay
shit.
White.
Fuck. Oh my god, there's so many good matches. WWE, stop being fucking bullheaded. Same with you, New Japan Pro Wrestling. And fucking allow us to have these fucking jizz-worthy matches. Don't be assholes. Let it be, as the fucking Beatles would say. Anyway, Joel?
I'm going with Switchblade.
I agree with you. I love
Hands
Nakamura.
down.
Switchblade.
Switchblade. Badass.
Yep, I went with Switchblade as well.
Both of these guys, there would be so many false finishes, though. Like, you already know it.
Oh, it'd be unreal. It'd be unreal.
They would probably break a record for the most false finishes in a match.
The thing is, as well, I think they would actually do it really well. So it's quite like a lot of one counts, one or two counts, and then obviously it would just Switchblade finishes it on the three there. No one expects it.
And Switchblade has his little valet that comes out with him that always helps him. So I that's why I put it in no holes barred. I think that would make more sense to at least for a fair shot for Shinsuke, but I think ultimately Jay White takes that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Okay,
so
that's
these next two matches, I'll explain my reasoning for them. We'll go with the semifinal. We're gonna do Roman Reigns versus Tanahashi.
Oh, I
Oh.
did not see that. I saw something else.
So I picked this because, in my opinion, I think they're both the tough pretty boys of their respective promotions. You know, Roman Reigns obviously has the Samoan long hair, tattoos, body armor. Tanahashi's a bigger dude. He's got the AJ Styles mom fluffy hair thing working out for him, but like he's got some banger matches, and I think they're represented pretty correctly in this match for a last man standing.
I'm not gonna lie,
Okay.
I actually like Roman Reigns, and I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of heat for that, but I generally have great respect for the guy.
I do too. I like him. I okay. I boo him when he comes out, but that's just because I like booing him.
I don't
But
even boo him.
the man can work.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I mean. Like the
watch
guy.
him sell in a match. He's one of the best, in my opinion.
Well, I
Like,
mean, I know this is now hijacking like Roman Reigns, but like I'm gonna be honest here. Like the guy came back from fucking cancer.
yeah.
So
And he still puts on incredible matches. Sorry, we've
Yeah.
kind of hijacked that.
So personally, I don't give a damn about like all the cancer and shit like that. My thing with Reigns is he's been forced on us so much, and like I hated him at first, but the fact that he still keeps up with the same, like this is my yard, he still plays his character, and then when I kind of got over the fact that like okay, WWE's been forcing him, like the dude puts on decent matches. You can get annoyed with seeing him, but his matches are never bad. Like no matter.
I'm not annoyed with seeing him. I'm annoyed with the results that WWE put him in.
Yeah.
Fair.
But I'm not. This is the thing. I'm not annoyed with him. I like him. I think he's a great worker. I liked him, from the very first time in the Shield, even up to today. Like I like it, and I'm not gonna lie. What they've currently got going on with the who done it kind of thing, I love that storyline. I think there's so much potential there. But that's going into a different thing. But I blame WWE. That's the difference. I blame WWE. I don't blame the guy.
That's fair. Who do you guys got winning, and then how?
I'm going Roman Reigns.
Really?
Yeah, Roman Reigns with just a straight up spear. Literally just spears the living shit out of him in his boots. Like, because you need to think about it. If I get it between the two, but Reigns is like the full on I will protect WWE. I don't give a fuck about Seth Rollins and the shit he comes out with. Like, I'm going to protect WWE. I make more money than other wrestlers. And then the next minute on the next tweet, he's like, oh, but we're all the same. We just try. Fuck off, dude. Like, fuck you. Like, I was glad when he got his fucking, beat the living shit out of by Brock Lesnar. I was part of that fucking crowd cheering from my home. And watching it on YouTube because I don't watch it live because I ain't gonna sit through 3 hours of that bullshit. I was like the crowd, like yeah, fucking let him have it because I'm sorry, but Roman gets it. Roman's like, hey, we're all wrestlers. Anyone we get new in, I'll help out some way somehow. He spends time at the NXT Performance Center. Seth, on the other hand, it's just like, I earn more money than you. Cool, dude. Thanks. Thanks for really showing that you don't give a fuck for the fans. Like, I'm sorry, but it's Roman. In my opinion, Roman should be the figurehead of WWE.
My head wants to say Tanahashi, but my heart is telling me Roman Reigns.
And my penis is telling me the Fiend, but still.
Yeah. So, here's how my finish would go. Tanahashi would hit his finish. He would go to a 2 7/4 count, and Roman would kick out. Roman would start to regain luster, hit him with a Superman punch, and then a spear, and then another spear to solidify it. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns.
This was also a Pathfinder match, or a last man standing match.
Oh, sorry.
So, anyways,
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
A spear. Okay. Then take that back. Tanahashi hits his finisher. Roman gets up at 9. Roman starts to regain his composure, hits him with a Superman punch and a spear. Tanahashi gets up at 9, and Roman hits another spear on him, and that's how he wins it.
There,
Okay.
I went with Roman Reigns, and I think they just beat the ever living shit out of each other. Both of them are down. Count goes up. Roman Reigns stands up right before 10. Tanahashi drops to the floor, and Roman takes the win.
Okay.
Nice.
Now, I think this one is quite obvious. If you haven't thought about it, when I say it, you're both going to smack me next time you see me.
It's Becky Lynch.
It's going to be best 2 out of 3 in honor of last night, obviously. Okada versus John Cena.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, good lord.
At the end of the day, I don't see the match.
What? Fuck
You
off.
can't see
I
him.
can't see the match. I
God, I
don't
hate
know.
both of you.
Okada versus who? Like, who's he
Yeah.
standing in the ring with?
Oh my god, look, there's a floating hat. Oh god. Oh shit. Again. God damn it. I'm gonna get absolutely battered for this.
You're gonna say John Cena.
I'm gonna say John Cena. I'm gonna quite literally get battered for it from like all of the comments on every single bit of social media.
Well,
And you
there
know
goes
what?
our listeners.
Yeah, I'm going with Cena. And I generally think that might be foul play. I think, and it's not going to be. By the way, can I choose the Cena? I think it's going to be Thugonomics Cena.
Oh shit! If that be the case, then I'm picking Cena too.
Like, and I see it, and I see him in like a lot of kind of bullshittery, and Cena going through like putting him through the fucking announce table. Like that's what I'm seeing.
The Cena that came out at this past WrestleMania, that's Cena.
Yeah, like actually, like older Cena, like I'll fuck you up, Cena. Yeah, I'm going with that, John Cena.
He starts to go in his little gimmick with like rap battle with him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I could see Okada doing some kind of thing with Japanese.
Okay, so
So
yeah.
I picked Okada to win that match. Yeah, I never liked Cena in any era, any capacity. I thought Thugonomics was absolutely dumb as hell.
Okay, so we can officially now vote that Mike is off the podcast.
If he's gonna say Thugonomics was,
listen,
I mean, we're losing listeners right now, Michael.
God damn it! They can't see us.
I respect him as a worker. I give zero shits about him ever in any capacity.
God damn it! Well, now we're at -6. We owe the podcast only 6 people. God damn it!
We have to pay people now to watch
Ah,
our show.
Damn it! Jesus.
Ah,
Okay, who's ready for mine?
yes.
I'm exited.
You guys are gonna like jizz on these. These are so fucking good. Okay, so Mine is very, very simple. Mine is the better brand, NXT UK, versus NXT for bragging rights. Like I did there? Hey.
Ah. Ooh.
What do we got over here?
Yeah, what's
Got
up, you?
over here.
Is it a cup of haters?
A couple 80s. A couple 80s.
By the way, mine is being hosted by free agency. No, it's not. Okay,
All right, so
First
to be clear,
match.
we're NXT versus NXT UK for bragging rights.
yes, it's
All right.
being held in the middle of the ocean
On a cruise ship?
on a cruise ship.
Oh, good lord.
Purely because
Thank
you
you.
can't have it. You can't have it in the UK and you can't have it in America. So you have to go somewhere neutral like Canada.
I'm not going to name any names for copyright reasons, but I'm going on a cruise in January with wrestling on it. So,
Jesus Christ. Anyway, right. So, first up, our opening match is an elimination tag team match consisting of the following. You have your WWE NXT UK Tag Team Champions, James Drake and Zach. I'm a cunt. Oh shit.
Oh,
Gibson.
Gibson.
Oh, Gibson.
if you hate
Shoes
Gibson,
off
shoes
if
off.
you hate Gibson. Versus. Versus the Prophets of Street, or as we like to call them, the Street Profits, Montez Ford versus Angelo Dawkins. But wait, there's more.
Oh,
We have versus in this fatal four-way tag match. Oh, versus he is a big, strong boy, and he's his dad. You've got Mustache, Mountain,
Ooh.
Tyler Bate, and Trent Seven.
Oh, you're a dick.
oh shit.
You're a fuck.
Versus.
Oh yeah, there's
I
a
am
fourth.
not done yet. They have just come back to NXT. They are the godsend that we never knew we needed until the Fashion Files happened. You are looking at Breeze Angle. Ooh, it's
Okay,
Tyler.
first of all, fuck you for
Welcome.
making this a match because this is too good.
Do we have enough time to go through this?
We do. Also,
Okay.
I've just got a text from my other half saying big strong boy and his dad. Fucking pussy.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'll make it quick.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good one, and we all know it. So elimination tag, we're not doing single elimination. Once
Well-
the tag team is pinned, that tag team
You're
is
out of there.
Okay.
I
okay.
would say one of the tag teams gets eliminated first. So you're automatically going to have new tag team champions because it's all belts
no,
on
this-
the line.
No belts are on the line. This
No
is
belts on
bragging.
the line?
No, this is bragging rights.
Okay, so still, one of the tag teams has to get pinned first, and I would say the Street Profits.
Oh.
Out of shock.
Okay.
Out of
Okay.
shock.
Next,
Profits eliminated first.
who's second?
Second to get eliminated.
Because we're gonna need to go through these quick because there's some bangers.
I hate this. I hate that they have to be second, but Mustache Mountain.
Okay. So you've got the final
that-
grizzled young veterans.
You get the
Versus
Grizzled Young
Breezango.
Veterans versus
Oh.
Breezango.
Dream match I didn't know I needed.
Oh, fuck's sake. You love this match now. I'm going with Breezango because they came back. They're here. I love them. And it's heels versus faces, and we all love Breezango. Breezango wins it.
Wow. Okay, Mike.
So, NXT UK champions get eliminated first. And then at some point, Breezango gets thrown out, and they do that whole, like, stay outside the ring. Mustache Mountain pins Street Profit, not realizing Breezango's still around. And Breezango takes a cheap win, not a clean win, because that's how these things go. And Breezango does walk out of that. Not fairly. Because I couldn't do that to my boys, the Mustache Mountain. But I'm on Joel with this one. Just that return was sick. I geeked. I'm going to have to give them to my boys right now.
Okay. See, now, I actually had down the Grizzled Young Veterans.
Really?
Yeah. I had down the Grizzled Young Veterans for this.
Okay.
So,
What's your thought
yeah.
process, real quick?
My thought process on this is, why the fuck not? No, I couldn't call it. There's no way I could call this. And I basically just throw the dice. Who is it? Boom. That was who it was. I wouldn't be able to call it. I do agree. I do think the first out would be, sadly, the Street Profits. Because in my head, they're the weaker of the four. But purely down to... I love them, but I think it's purely down to experience. That's the reason.
Can I also say, if that's your opening match, you're a dickhead.
Why?
That's a main event match. And
oh, mate, you wait till I get further
like
down.
any other promotion.
Yeah, any promotion outside of like a fantasy-based scheduling here, that's a fucking goddamn main event match. Like, Elimination Fatal 4-Way with those 4 tag teams is stupid. You're a dick.
Oh, you wait till the next one, because the next one is Shayna Baszler versus Rhea Ripley.
Oh, fuck.
In a straight-up wrestling match. People can't see your faces right now because it's a podcast, but
I already know who I want to win this one.
Mike is like, I hate you. Mike's like, I'm gonna stab you when I see you in Florida. I'm gonna stab you.
Just wait till Tampa, right?
Oh, this is brilliant.
I'm gonna let Joel go first because I don't. Babe, stop grabbing my butt.
100% Rhea Ripley wins this match. 100%. 100%. I love Rhea Ripley. I've loved her since I first saw her in wrestling. 100%. She's brutal. I think she will have the upper hand on Shayna Baszler. She's a little bit bigger than her. She's muscular. She's badass. Shayna just cannot contend with Rhea Ripley. And we haven't seen that match yet because they're on separate brands right now. So this would be a slobber knocker, if you will. And Rhea Ripley would take that.
Mike? You not hate me. This is just the second match.
Okay, so this is just a straight up
wrestling match.
No stipulations.
No, nothing. Just straight up one-on-one wrestling.
I'm going Shayna. I'm sorry, but her UFC background, I don't care how big you are, Shayna's gonna handle her business. Like I said, I know a lot of people think it's boring, but she does what she does because of who she is. Her entire game is based around her UFC experience, and I think she catches them in the Coquita clutch or whatever the fuck they're calling it for her. I think Shayna takes that one. That's fuck you for that.
Okay, ready for my answer?
Yes.
This is my brutality!
And we're definitely getting kicked off the air.
I don't give a fuck at this point. Anyway,
copyright laws have been broken. Thanks.
Yeah,
who's ready for match number 3? Because 3 gets even better.
That pissed me off.
This is gonna piss you off more because it's UE, which is
all 4 or
nope, just 3.
Everybody but Cole.
Everybody but Cole.
Okay.
Versus Imperium. Everybody but Walter. In a straight up hardcore match.
Why? That's my first question. Why?
You're welcome. You're welcome. Let me book, WWE. Let me book.
Okay, this is gonna be insane.
Yeah.
I see a lot. I see blood. First of all,
we're gonna see blood.
I I love both of these teams.
Yeah.
Marcel Bertel. You got Fabian Eichner and who's the other member of
Sabatal and Alexander Wolf.
Alexander Wolf? Okay. And then we have obviously Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong is a hometown hero for me, so he's from Tampa, Florida. I've been following him ever since I saw him at these local NXT Largo shows, and let me tell you right now, this is going to be a slobber knocker. I pick Yui to win.
UAE. Okay, Mike.
I hate to say it, but I'm going with the UK boys on this one.
Imperium.
I absolutely love them. I thought when they came out, it was cool. I thought when Alexander Wolf debuted with them, it was cool. And I'm really about this faction right now.
Okay. I'm also going with Imperium for the very, very simple reason of it will make a lot more sense when we get a little bit later on down the line.
Okay.
Number 4. You're going to hate me even more for this one. So, this is a...
If you say intergender, I'm leaving.
Nope.
Okay.
I love how you're like, intergender. I'm gone. I'm out. Nope. This is a 6-man over-the-top battle royale of Velveteen Dream
Fuck off.
versus Matt Riddle
Fuck off.
Fuck off again.
versus Johnny Gargano versus oh dear, Flash Morgan Webster
Ooh.
versus Jordan Devlin versus
Ooh, Finn Balor's brother.
the Kiwi fucking buzzsaw
Buzzsaw.
Travis
Jesus.
Banks
Oh, good lord.
for the North American title.
Oh, you had to do that. You had to put the title on the line.
Come on, boys.
Stop.
I need to print their picture and just throw a dart at the wall and give you the first answer. I genuinely
can't.
like all 6.
How can you pick somebody from this group?
I can't.
You've got to choose, boys.
Okay, so you said Dream, Gargano,
Riddle, Flash
Riddle.
Morgan Webster, Jordan Devlin,
Webster,
Travis Banks.
Devlin. Okay. Devlin's going over first. That
Okay.
not a big fan.
Poor Devlin.
Poor Devlin. He's got to be the sacrificial lamb of this
By the
match.
way, I saw Jordan Devlin versus Finn Balor live at NXT TakeOver Blackpool
Great stuff.
match.
Devlin first, and then we're gonna go with you can't have Gargano go next, so you got to have one of the Americans. Travis, maybe not Travis next,
Tell Laura
but
to shut up.
in a shocker, the second to go over, Matt Riddle.
Ooh. Okay.
So one of your bigger guys, and then Flash Morgan Webster over next, and then Gargano over next. So you're down to Velveteen Dream versus Banks in an all-out shootout. And I love Velveteen Dream, but you gotta switch the title over to the other guy. Travis Banks wins the North American title.
Okay. Michael. You're going to be difficult. Straight up, first name that comes into your head. Go!
Velveteen Dream.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll give you mine. Everything is correct in Joel's, apart from when Gargano goes over, it's Velveteen Dream. So it ends with Gargano versus Banks. How sick would that be?
I like that too.
And it still goes to Banks. Who's ready for the 5th match?
Let's hear it.
I already know what it is.
Oh, do you? What do you
Yeah.
think it is?
Walter versus Adam Cole.
Being flanked by both Imperium and UE.
Lumberjack match?
No,
Oh.
steel cage.
Like, it's open in the top steel cage where people can come in and out?
Yup.
Damn it.
So, whilst they're fighting inside, on the outside, the fight is still going on. From the match number 3 of Imperium versus UE, and they're basically beating the living shit out of each other, trying to get in to help the other person out. Yeah.
All right, I'm out.
So everybody fights on the outside. UE somehow climbs over, gets in first. They go ham on Walter. Walter starts putting out some chops on everybody. Imperium comes up and they do some crazy 3-man off the top into the ring, bodies everywhere. And as the referee's pulling somebody off, Walter is on top of Cole with one hand, and the ref counts the 1, 2, 3.
All right, here's mine. All right, kind of similar to Michael's. UE goes in first. They're attacking the shit out of Walter because Walter's a big boy, so they got to get some heat on him. They got to beat this man down, and then, Imperium comes over. It's an all-out shootout. The match ends by Walter just going with a slap, like one of his infamous slaps on his chest, and you could see it, you could feel it. Your heart beats through your chest. 1, 2, 3. Walter wins.
Ooh. You ready for mine?
Yes.
Massive all-out slugfest between Imperium and UE. Okay?
Yep.
UE get into the cage and start beating the shit out of Walter. But Imperium can't get into it because as soon as they come up, they just get battered away again. At which point, the rest of the WWE NXT UK locker room comes flying out. The only time they're ever going to be on the same page in this. And they start trying to rip the living shit out of this steel cage. NXT starts coming out. And I mean not just the men, I mean the women as well. So you've got the likes of Zaya Brookside doing a suicide dive off the top of the cage onto everybody.
Good Lord.
Literally everyone that is there. How it ends? Walter slaps as hard as he can Gargano, which throws him into the cage. Now remember, where everyone has been ripping off the cage to try and get in to help Walter, because this is bragging rights. Gargano goes through the Cole goes through the cage, hits the floor,
Wins.
Adam Cole is your winner by Gus going through, literally through the cage.
A shock win.
And literally, you've just got Walter stood there fuming to the point where he goes out and just starts literally, this is the end now. You just see him chopping everybody. Anyone that gets in his way, he is chopping them. Johnny Saint comes down with William Regal, and Walter caves Johnny Saint's chest in.
Oh, hell.
Nathan, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of dreams do you have?
I have fucking fantasy booking dreams, dude.
This is like an LSD dream right here.
Yeah, how good's that?
Babe.
What?
Shut up. I was talking to Nathan. We're on the podcast.
Oh, you were talking to me!
This is great. Leave it in.
God.
Don't you ever ask me what kind of dreams I have?
Babe, what's your fantasy match and who wins?
No, but you don't get to know now.
Who's your fantasy match? And
Well,
hurry up, we
ask
only
me
got a
about
couple
my
minutes.
Dreams. Oh, okay. Well, Ricochet and Roman Reigns.
Who wins?
Roman Reigns, of course.
God, you're such a basic white girl.
She probably likes pumpkin spice lattes.
Babe, do you like pumpkin spice lattes? Yep. Joe called it.
I win.
Beg for your life.
This is recorded.
Beg for your
This
life.
is recorded.
If you die, then I guess I get a ticket to jail. Beg for
This
your life.
has to go on our YouTube.
I'm pretty.
Oh, God.
This is too
Tell
good.
me
Not.
I'm pretty. And that I smell nice.
You showered for the first time in a month. Of course you smell nice.
Oh wow.
Okay, boy.
All right. Sorry about the technical difficulties.
Sir, are you okay?
Now that that's over, this is
Okay.
the Brink of Sanity Pro Wrestling Podcast, and this is what goes on.
Okay, can we just go from Mike ask me? Sorry, this is a cut. Mike ask me what kind of dreams I have in 3, 2.
Nathan, I'm gonna ask you a question, bud.
Yeah, go on.
What kind of fucking dreams do you have?
Hey, dude, like, honestly, how good's this, though? Like, can you imagine this for a pay-per-view?
Good
It
Lord.
doesn't answer my question. Like, I feel like you wake up with just like a stiffy, and like Laura's like, "What's up?" And you're like, "There was this main event match, right?" And
Okay.
it was for bragging rights of NXT and UK in a Hell in a Cell thing, and it was UE, and no, it was they were on the outside, and then this is how it all happened, and then like by the time you're done, like the stiffy's gone, and you're like, I need to go shower. Like,
I'm gonna ask a serious question now too.
Go on.
Non-jokingly, Nathan, are you sure that you're straight edge? Because that is just way far out there, man.
But
What
how
the
cool
hell?
is that? Can you imagine that for a final? Like, that's 5 matches. And by the way, just so you're aware, I wrote these 5 matches with the help of Laura, my other half, whilst I was doing this podcast. This is without even me focusing properly. Imagine me focused.
I don't like you.
And that's just 5 matches. Imagine if I get to write, I don't know, maybe Royal Rumble to WrestleMania? Could that be something in the foreseeable future? But I mean, I'm more than happy to keep that up. So, yeah. Well, did you enjoy these fantasy bookings?
What the fuck? Like, I just
Is your brain now warped from my bragging rights pay-per-view?
in a way, because like I know wrestling fans think about that, like WWE taking over NXT or vice versa, NXT taking over UK or vice versa. Like, why does this shit not happen?
Hey, because put it this way, WWE, I'm available on Tuesdays and Thursdays, on the odd occasion every 3rd Saturday of the month, to come and write your television program for you. I'm not that busy, but I'll fit you into my schedule. Oh, and I also will only accept at least a signature from every single WWE wrestler. Oh, and NXT. That's my payment. I don't ask for much.
And
Yeah,
UK.
if you could do that. Yeah, and UK. Oh, and also if they could turn up to my birthday party, that would be lovely too.
His birthday party is definitely important.
Yeah.
And the
Like,
wedding.
yeah, hey, why not just have John Cena versus Johnny Gargano at the wedding, at my wedding?
Yep.
Like, all I'm gonna say is that match would fucking rule.
I would like to see Laura get brought up on the Taker cross in her wedding dress.
Okay, we've gone the wrong side of the dock now.
I'm just
Right.
saying, like, why not? Like, freak out
No,
everybody.
no,
Make a storyline about it.
No, I could easily do that. Anyway, right. So this is us saying goodbye. I think.
Joel already bounced.
Yeah, just so everyone's aware, we've lost Joel.
Yeah,
Joel's gone. He has just texted me saying to everybody. Oh Jesus Christ, that's too long. Joel says bye.
All I know is he upgraded his microphone and downgraded every other aspect of his electronics.
Yeah, he doesn't understand how technology works.
And
so,
he can't defend himself right now. So
nope, this is why we're going into him. All right, folks. So I'm gonna leave it here, and I'm gonna wish you all a lovely good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, whatever time you listen to this. Michael, over to you.
yeah, that was fun. Gonna go watch some wrestling after we get off this. Probably get beat up by my girl again. Who knows? You know, she likes to assault me.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.